Alright, so here we are in Pro Tools, and we're just going to demonstrate a classic reamp situation. So we recorded an amp the day of the session in this case, and we didn't like the amp tone, and we kind of always knew that we wanted to redo it in a more controlled setting because the band was playing in a room together. Now, with the reamp situation, because we also recorded a DI signal, meaning, directly clean, no amp processing happening, because we did that, we're able to take that DI signal and re-record it. So here's the sound of the DI. And now here's the reamped. Now let's switch back and forth. So as you can see, it's still a clean tone, but it just sounds a little more open and real because we've taken it from going directly into something that's meant to be super clean and clinical to then into something like a guitar amp. In this case, we use the tube amp, which breaks up and sounds a little sweeter, even without, audible distortion. So now for this example, we had a sort of fusion jazz sort of track with the saxophone soloing, and towards the end of the song, I wanted the sax to kind of take off and ascend and sound kind of wild and crazy, because that's just what the performance felt like, and it was just a good climax. It felt natural. So in this case, we're reamping a saxophone using effects pedals, and we used the delay pedal. So first, let me show you the clean signal. And I thought, cool, that's sounding good. I went ahead and added like an octave effect using plugins. But I thought it's still not enough. It's still not unhinged enough. So I went ahead and took out an analog delay pedal and manually turned the time knob to get the pitch to start warbling and going kind of crazy. And I did it twice because it's a mono pedal, but it's not going to be a stereo effect. So what I did is I did it once for the left side and again for the right side, and just recorded both signals. So here's what that sounds like. Here's the effect by itself. So that's an example of what just a simple reamp of a guitar into a guitar amp sounds like, and an example of what happens when we get a little more experimental and have a little more fun with it. And I just can't wait to show you guys how it all goes down, how you can make it happen in a home studio setting or in a professional setting. Really, there are no limitations, and it's just a great way to sound unique. I'll catch you guys in the next video.